This video will focus on the P&R Other Obligation tab of the Form Honor 4430, Production and Royalty Report, known as the P&R.
The P&R is the form on which Solid Minerals reporters report production, sales, royalties, and other obligations.
The P&R also accommodates recoupments and allows adjustments to previous reports.
For purposes of this video, we assumed that you chose a contract type of either mine or permit and standalone lease, and a report type of original P&R Other Obligation P&R Value Adjustment in the P&R selection screen.
After selecting the Create Report button in the P&R selection screen, you will be brought to the original P&R tab. Click on the Other Obligation tab to enter your obligations.
The Other Obligation page is where you report your lease level obligations, such as rent and minimum royalty.
You also use this page to make correcting entries to previously submitted other obligations and to report recoupments.
The payment types of recoupable rental payment, minimum royalty payable in advance payment, and deferred bonus payment will pre-populate on the Other Obligation page of the P&R the first time you open a P&R during the calendar month prior to the month in which they are due.
For example, if your rent is due December 1st, the first time you open a P&R report during the month of November, the rent for December will pre-populate.
All other lease level obligations will need to be manually entered.
Clicking on the Show Historical Obligations button will show you all the lease level obligations that have been reported or recouped on the P&R system for this mine or permit and standalone lease.
To manually enter an other obligation, select the sales month year from the drop-down list. Next, select the lease for which the obligation is due from the lease number drop-down list.
Then, in the Payment Type column, select the obligation type you want to report from the drop-down list.
Next, enter the amount of the obligation in the Payment Amount field. Use the minus sign to indicate a negative amount for recoupments or applicable corrective entries.
Once you have verified that the information you entered is correct, click the Add Line button.
You may now enter any additional obligations. You may also delete or update obligations you have entered or that pre-populated.
In order to delete a line, select the obligation ID from the drop-down list and click the Delete Line button.
In order to update a line, select the obligation ID from the drop-down list, make any changes to the information, and click the Update Line button.
Honor highly recommends that you report your other obligations on a separate P&R submission from your royalties or adjusted royalties.
This means you should check to see if you have any pre-populated other obligations before entering and submitting an original P&R or a value adjustment.
Once you submit a P&R for your other obligations, you will have to wait a day in order to submit your P&R royalties.
Once you are satisfied that you have entered all your obligations correctly, click on the Main Payment tab to go to the Main Payment page.
More detail on the Main Payment tab can be found in a separate video. If you have any questions, contact a Solid Minerals reference data analyst.